Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Miss Amira, my name is Nurain Nabila binti HAIRUL AZHAR, and I'm going to present to you about the infographic equities trading report. Investment and portfolio management is not a practice of yesterday. It is a practice that been this for decades, and it defines that scenario of the stock market is changing day by day, hours by hours, and minute by minutes. Nowadays, the investment has become a very important part of income saving. This project reflects our assigned role as investment analyst or portfolio manager. He invested a maximum of RM1 million for the short period 2 months. The goal of this project is to trade equities competitively in order to generate a profit, and it uses two types of trading strategy, which is the technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Grading on total profit. Before the trade began, each person was given a modal of RM1 million. With the 88 completed on the final day of the competition, my modal was increased up to RM3,277,641 ringgit. Pengasus Berhad is the company that has provided me with a significant profit. It only trades stock with a price range of RM0.015 and up to RM0.020. Profitable company. Pengasus Haid Berhad, formerly Naim Indah Corporation Berhad, is a Malaysian-based investment holding company. The company is engaged in the provision of management and administrative service. The company operates to the 5 segments, which is the investment property holding, project management, property development, investment holding, and others and trading. As I mentioned before, Pengasus Haid give the profitable trading. It shows that when the price is hit the low, I take the advantage to buy. For the unprofitable company, LKL International Berhad is the Malaysian company which is principally engaged in the provision of the medical and healthcare bed, peripherals, and accessories. The company operates segment manufacturing and trading. At the beginning of the game, I believe that LKL International can give me more profit to invest. However, it led me to losses due to some issue where I did not alert about the uptrend and downtrend prices. Fundamental analysis. Pengasus Haid Berhad is a company that I choose to invest in this trading game. Pengasus Haid Berhad is an investment holding company which has interest in managing mall, trading activities, and property development activities. Pengasus is listed on the main market of the Bursa Malaysia under the property sector. The total revenue of PHB for the last quarter is 8.24 million, and it's 37.87 lower compared to the previous quarter. The net income of quarter 1 2021 is negative 4.08 million. However, even if affected by the pandemic, the company has the ability to maintain a steady financial position. So for fundamental analysis, so basically LKL International Berhad is the company where bring me to unprofitable in this trading. LKL International Berhad is an investment holding company through its subsidiary. LKL Advanced Metal That Sdn Berhad is principally involved in this provision of medical health bed, medical equipment, composite dressing, medical apparels, and accessories. In its quarterly financial report, the group said that it intends to maintain the rate of the revenue growth through the ongoing business development and the better cost management. However, in 2020, the group reported a higher net loss of RM2.5 million compared with RM1.1 million in 2019. Due to that issue, it affected the share price, where it shown that the downturn of the share is drastically. So for the technical analysis, I use the same technique for the both company to determine which is profitable or not. So the strategies that I use is trade line, volume, moving average, bid ask price, and open price and closing price. So as I mentioned before, I use the same strategies for the both company. So the strategies that I use is straight line, volume, moving average, bid or ask price, open price, and the closing price. So for the most workable strategy and the most not workable strategy, So the most workable strategy, I choose the bid and ask price. This because the bid and ask is an effective method. So from this strategy, it's easy for me to identify where the price will go. However, ask price is the value point at which the seller is ready to sell, and the bid price is the point at which a buyer is ready to buy. For the most not workable strategy, I choose the volume. This is because the volume can be an indicator of the market strength, as rising market on increasing volume are typically viewed as strong and healthy. However, the reason why did I choose the volume as the unworkable strategy is due to the fact that the volume cannot be established only on the basis of assumption, as a more assumption can be incorrect. Sometimes it depends on the trade line. So for the conclusion and recommendation, in conclusion, to the trading is not an easy work. However, during the pandemic COVID-19, investors inevitably suffered having losses from the plunging stock prices. Fear about the crisis and the impact on the global economy rapidly spread to the rest of the world. Findings revealed that the negative impact of the pandemic on emerging stock market has gradually fallen. Therefore, I believe that investors can still buy the profitable trading since there are still companies that are betting to keep their share while having to take a large risk by lowering the price of their stock. In this current situation, my recommendation for those still ongoing to doing the trading is must have a strategic plan to ensure to get a positive profit. Passive strategy is the best plan because the risk of this strategy is very low and the return also quite low. This strategy is very useful to defensive investor who does not want to take a high risk. Thus, investor also need to do a lot of research to get in deep knowledge about which company that trending in the most profitable prices that could able to give back in return toward the investment.